Good morning everyone and welcome to Uni's daily update on Bitcoin. Hope that you're all doing very well. As always, we're going to update everything today, the levels, the wave as always. I'm going to give you everything really my plan for today. By the way, before to start, so I don't forget, don't forget that there is news, the Fed news today at 6 p.m. UTC +2, so important stuff that can move the market, can trigger some few stop loss. So yeah, can bring some few volatility today. But yeah, so let me just add everything and we are good with this. So we're going to add a level now. So let's go with the daily time frame first of all, as always. Where is that daily? Is it in my target? Because I want to go for, I want to look for a short. Yes, perfect. So I'm not going to add this. I'm going to go now on MOONCHARTS. Yeah, okay, so we have, yeah, I mean, what I will be aware of is really here this single print just above. Okay, that's why I'm interested into a short just above this highs here, with the previous day view out close, the path control, the tops right here for a possible swing fair pan, the value high here, and this is really my first target here now for a short I'm interested in, due to the context right now. So let me just pull this naked session path control here, so 28,190. That's a bit too close to the current price, but anyway. So let me just pull it like this, bam, right here, 2190, perfect. So now we have a TPO, no we don't, we have the value higher of this TPO just above, that's pretty nice. And so the daily naked path control, now we don't have. Alright, so let me just go here on the order flow, load everything. Okay, so nothing crazy with the levels, to be fair. Now what I would like personally here for a short, the first short today I'm interested in clearly, is we take the highs, okay, we maybe even go a bit higher here into the value high, and from here we get the rejection. Okay, this will be my first target for a short here today. This is where I will be looking for a short first of all to bring it back down. Of course, take profit earlier, you know, with a higher little move. Maybe we're gonna get, for example, a bounce from the naked session path control next and go higher. But yeah, this will be my first target for a short really. So starting from the highs, okay, from the high right here, the double top we have, this top and this top, up to the value high, and the possible swing for pound of course of this. Okay, we have of course a swing for pound of that. And that is my target really for a possible short trade. Okay, so yeah, if we start breaking this, just gonna, oh yeah, by the way, this is on the top by the way now, so let me just go here, bam, remove that. If we have to go above this target and get nothing, no reaction in here for a short trade, okay, with a swing through pan here, yes, we can go and swing through pan this kind of high and get a retracement from here. I'm still going to be aware of these stops, but the most probable, if we start reaching the highs, is really more to go into the levels we have planned really. Okay, so yeah, if we break this, still be aware of that small top here for a possible swing through pan, then come back down. That'll be insane to come back here and get a drop, because that will be another opportunity short here, because the person was dipping on that top. The top we've planned, if you remember, good here. But yeah, so anyway, if we get nothing in here, okay, so I'm just gonna pull back everything. So yeah, first target, second small target, but I will prefer to go into here back, okay, back into here. So yeah, second target more likely here. Again, if we get nothing in here, we're simply going to look, I mean, by the way, with the weekly, so all of this, and if we get nothing in here, we're simply going to look, you know, for the levels we have planned above 61886%. We can go back on this chart right here now. I mean, go on this one, go with the higher time frame levels only. Okay, I'll repeat myself on this level just for the new people joining these updates. You know exactly where you have to look for a trade. So if you know we start to get acceptance above here, the 61886%, yes, we can. I mean, we're definitely going to come back into these levels, right? So yes, we can get a rejection into these levels. It's absolutely possible. That's why I still have these levels on my chart, but it is more probable to go and take the highs. Okay, so if we take the highs once more, we just have to look for a possible swing through upon or a fail auction. Swing through upon again is just we take the highs and we retrace directly. We leave this previous high with just a wick, such as for example we have a high, we just take, as you can see here, all these highs and we leave that with a wick, just with a wick here. So this is a swing through pan. A fail auction is you have the high, you take the high, you spend some time a bit above here, and then you drop, and here you start to form something very bearish on the order flow. Okay, this is a fail auction. So as always, when you take a high, when you take a low, you have to look for a swing failure pattern or a failed auction. If there is nothing here, yes, we do have some lower time frame resistance just above, but we don't have some crazy big resistance. So if we start breaking this, we'll have a lot more chance here to go and take the highs. Okay, so if we take this high again, we take a high, so I have to look for a swing failure pattern or a failed auction. And this is exactly the same higher. We have again another high here. Look at this. We have the range high of this price consolidation. Yips, wrong tool. This price consolidation here. Okay, we'll have the top right here, and we also have to be aware of these tops. We'll have a double swing fill, swing fill pan right here above to be aware of these two tops right here. If there is again no reaction at all in here, we simply have to look for the weekly naked path control above, so around 36,000, sorry. And if we start breaking this, we'll have a zone of resistance between 37.5 to 39,000. And if we start breaking this, we shall get a big push to the upside here to 43,500. Okay, so yeah, this is a plan to the upside. Now to the downside, we have no real big support down here. Okay, now of course we're doing a consolidation, so we started from some volume. We have of course the bottom here of the channel, where for example you can look for a possible swing failure pan of it, so to speak. Let me go on the 15 minutes here, remove some few stuff there, bam, perfect. So yeah, this is the second place, okay, to look for a show, if you understood. First target here, okay, no, sorry, not that one. First target here, and second one more likely is like, yeah, the two red squares above, really. Okay, so this one, I would say a bit less likely than the first one, but yeah, still possible and to be aware of in case we have to go there. But yeah, so below here, I will just, check something really quick here is yeah, we'll be aware of this range low, like, because there is this big range right here, you know, this big consolidation with a very low, but I'll be aware also of this low right here. That's why yeah, this is your green square, okay, where we can look for something for a possible reaction. If for example, I don't know, this is a triple wave, we're going to the bigger triple wave before, you know, to make a bigger, I mean, a push up, for example, we're going to make a bigger W, X and Y to finish the wave 2 or the B wave, you know, above. I'm going to show you the wave next for people that are discovering the waves, but yeah, this is something possible still. Okay, so this is a possible long trade, but I will be a bit careful with this because the waves, you know, if you remember, good here, expecting more likely a drop than a rise, so we have to be careful longing here. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, in any case, this is the first area. If we start breaking this, then this is very simple. What we have played in the last update, we just look for the swing failure pattern of every single lows here with the previous VWAP close and the single print top. Okay, these are the two territories where we can look for a long. First of all, this, as always, this big green square here is a single print. So if we start getting acceptance in it, we just expect it to be filled and to go to the bottom of it. So on the bottom here, we do have the channel top. We've got on the bottom here before the big rise. So this is also a possible target. Train view. This is a possible target to look for a long, okay? And if we start breaking this, again, remember these are some, I mean, this one right here, for example, is a small support, is not a very big support. So be careful trying to long this, okay? We really need to see what's happening there. What is the reaction? Do we have really something good or not? If not, then don't try to long this, okay? And if you don't know how to read an order flow, learn how to read an order flow, because you can just not, for example, place limits on this, or you really have to trade this base of direction. But anyway, if we start breaking this, we just have to look for the bigger support below. So we have the weekly naked path control with the daily and the daily right here, the double daily. Really, we have also all the lows here to be aware of. Okay, but yeah, be aware of the weekly naked path control. We have the bottom, as you can see, of the channel plus the double daily. Okay, and now let's go on this chart here so we can see really only the higher time frame level. So if we start breaking this, as always, start break the weekly naked path control. Be aware of the possible swing failure pattern every single lows here. Okay, I mean all the lows really have some low, high, low, high, low all the time. Here exactly the same, and yeah, so we have to be aware of these lows. Okay, but yeah, so weekly naked path control plus the lows. If we start breaking the lows, here is no swing failure pattern failed auction. We can look for this big zone of support again. Some weekly naked path control with all the confluence. Break this again, we'll have again some triple lows. So be aware of these lows right here. We can just take these lows and front run, for example, this big zone of support. So everyone wait for this to be hit, but we never hit that, and we just, for example, reclaim that and bam, continue higher. Okay, so yeah, be aware of that. Otherwise, monthly, weekly, monthly naked path control. And again, if we start breaking this, remember here, very important also, if we start breaking this zone of support, yes, we can do a complex level approach. You have this on the website if you want to learn with, for example, we go for the swing failure pattern just below and then we reclaim. Okay, that is something possible. But be aware of that if we start getting acceptance below this low, we have a single print here. down to here. So if we get acceptance below that level, okay, we're just going to get a very quick drop to this target normally. Minimum. Now again, I will prefer to go and take the overall low. That will be much better, but you will have to see the data line in the time. But for now, yeah, I'm expecting to take the low from here. So yeah, if we take the low from here as always, swing through power fail auction. If there is nothing here, we simply look for the next low. Okay, bottom of the big high time frame channel here with the low right there. Okay, into the monthly, the weekly, and the monthly negative path control. But remember, these levels are very big, yes, but we have a very quick move up, and when you have a very quick move up, you can get a very quick move down. So be aware of that. These levels are strong, but a bit less stronger because the context we printed that. Okay, just be aware of that. And if we start breaking this, I will be more looking for the new low here to be made, taking that low here. So yeah, that is a plan at the moment. So hope that makes sense. And now let's move on the waves. So on the waves here, I'm not going to repeat myself on the high and medium time frame plan. Okay, if you want to know what I'm taking here, you just have to go and watch really at this update right there. We go back here. Okay, just go and check this out. You have all the information clearly in there on what to take on the medium time frame. If we push high, if we go more down, everything really. And this is the scenario I prefer. Okay, but yeah, so what we have here, wave 1, wave 2. If we make one more push to the upside, for example, you know, we're going to our second short target. If we go in here, what we have to look for is simply here a bigger correction, so to speak here, WXY. We've got this, okay, W, X, and Y. If you remember, good here is the ABC. As I told you yesterday, I'm going to take the B wave here. If we do the C here and we just drop now, so I'm taking the B wave here. Sorry, and by the way, the RSI is wrong, as you can see here. But anyway, so yeah, ABC like this, okay, and so bam, we take this like that, so WXY, okay, and so if I have a WXY, now if you make one more push to the upside, for the moment, this do not break the bottom right here, okay, so we have to be aware of WXY, X, and Z, okay, and then we look for the B wave top to be in, to make an ABC zigzag, to make one more push to the upside, or a wave 2, and then we look for a much bigger drop, you know, if we really get acceptance below. That's why we plan the targets to the downside to look for a long. If there is nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, then of course we're more likely going to expect to be in that wave 3 than the C wave, for example. Okay, it's all gonna come by time. So this is the configuration if we make one more push to the upside. Now, personally, I'm not looking for this directly. Why? Because we have to look for a short before that. So if we have to look for a short before that, we take this first. Okay, so WXY only done, B wave or wave 2 done, and we look for this retracement here possible. So X and Z, if we have to make one more push to the upside, you understood, WXY, X and Z. Okay, if by the way we take out the lows here, this low right here, as always, the second X cannot break the first X wave top. So what we take, if we still do this and we bounce, for example, we go, you know, into a first long target, and from here we get a bounce, then this is very simple. We just take a WXY. Okay, as I told you before. So W here, let me just play that like this, bam, W, X, and Y. Okay, simple. Yeah, and so now, first of all, what we have to look for, a wave 1, 2. Okay, we'll have to be aware of here. These are some 5 waves. Okay, and this is right here a correction to go more down. This is what I'm taking first of all. Oh, that's really sad. They move it down the top here. I mean, that's better, I think, but it was on the bottom. Here's the tree, the object tree here. I'm not used to this. So here, let me just hide that. Perfect. So here, yeah, in that case, we can look for a possible wave 1. Bam, a wave 1. This can be classed as a flat, to be honest. I'm gonna show you. Wave 2 can stop on the 38.2 if I do a very big move down here. Okay, be aware of that. As always, big as the wave 3 is, small as the wave 2 gonna be. So if we do a very quick move, I mean a big move down here next, we can do something very small. Do I have an example? Not sure. I'm not sure I have an example. Yeah, I mean maybe this, but I think this retrace right. I mean a good retracement. Yeah, this is 50%. Yeah, not the best example here. Even here, to be honest, we retrace right between. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we got. I mean, I have some example, but really before that. It was not here. Can't remember where it was, by the way. I mean, I think we'll have this in here, but I just really don't remember where it is. But anyway, so yeah, bigger the wave 3 is next, smaller the wave 2 gonna be most of the time. So let me just pull this with some pink waves. Let's go with this. And gonna hide, by the way, this. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do. Let me just hide this and keep this. Perfect. So yeah, wave 1, wave 2 retracement. Okay, so as always, you pull your retracement from the wave 1 bottom to the wave 1 root, or the opposite. It depends if you reverse with your tool. Personally, I did it, so it's from the bottom right here. Reverse my tool, so it's from the bottom here to the top right here. Okay, as always, from the top to the bottom. You have the 56, 186%, and to be fair, you just have to look at the levels and the targets we have planned really for a short. Okay, but yeah, normally we have to have 73% chance to go between the 50 and the 6, 186%. So yeah, just be aware of that. Now the thing is, what do we have here? I will say we have more likely a flat. Okay, so A right here, B. It's again, this is a lower time frame, so don't really pay so much attention to this. We'll have this, for example, can be a correction down. There are some possible 5 ways, but this can be also a correction because the waves, the 5 waves here are a bit faked, to be fair. So ABC flat. Okay, here we'll take, and so here we have the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and so here ABC flat, you can pull your extension tool right there like this. I'm gonna pull, by the way, the 38.2. Let me just pull this. Bam. Perfect. And so here what you can see is that we have the 123 right in confidence with the 38.2 and the 1618 right into the 50%. Okay. Yeah, so these are the targets really. Okay, if you use the waves, you have to look for this and this. Now, yeah, personally, I'm going to refer more to the levels because the waves here, I will have too much configuration again on this lower time frame price action. But yeah, this is what I'm taking really mainly for the moment. If we come higher, push right here, then yeah, we are more likely going to look for, you know, the target above and the double EXY XNZ. Okay, so yeah, hope that makes sense. Just gonna check if there are some questions in the chat really quick. How do I pop out? Okay, so let me just bam. We're too short for now. From now, I said everything 5 minutes ago, mate. You have everything in the, if you just come back in the video, you have everything in there. So I'm not going to make it too long, the update. I'm gonna pull this back. And can you start saying price level at different levels? Yeah, sure, mate, by the way. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do this next time. Yeah, I'm gonna do this next. Yeah, I'm gonna do this next, mate. That's right, I forget all the time to say the price. I say this for the above levels, like really above, but that's why I'm not saying this for here. Yeah, gonna do this next time, mate. You're gonna think about it. Thanks for this. But yeah, if you want to know where to show, you just have to go and come back into the video around the very beginning. You have all the plan really step by step, all the levels, all the targets really I'm looking for, what I'm expecting with the waves, everything. So yeah, hope this answers the question. And yeah, that's it really for me for today. Let me just think really quick. I have everything. News today fed at 6 PM UTC +2. I said already this, so yeah, we're good. So yeah, that's it really for me for today. If you have any questions, you can ask right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna end the live stream. If you have some questions because you're watching this update later, you can go in the comment section, write your comments, and otherwise, you can go on the Discord server as always and ask your question in there. Feel free to have a question chat here. But anyway, on this being said, have a brilliant day. Take care and catch you all in the next one. And my pleasure, mate, by the way. Cheers.